Hi guys, welcome to another episode. This is a special episode in which I'll be sharing with you guys my EDC carry weapon, which is this 9mm CZ75. I have a license to carry it for self-defense, so there you go. There you go. So let me share a bit more about this gun, because this is a very unique CZ75, as you can see, and which I will illustrate during this episode. Before I go on, let me give you some backstory so that you guys can see just why I love this gun so much and why I carry it with me every day. My father Hilton owned this gun before I did. He bought it back in the late 1980s as a factory model CZ75 for competition shooting as well as self-defense. Like all CZ75s, it was a dual single or double action pistol. You could carry it cocked and locked in its single action mode, with the hammer cocked back and the safety catch on, or in double action with the hammer down. Then after the first long trigger pull in double action, the successive shots were in single action. Whilst this worked well for a while, fate would soon intervene. My maternal grandfather also had a CZ75, and he was carrying it cocked and locked on his belt. One day, in the early 1990s, as my grandparents were about to go on vacation, my grandfather reached up to fix a light. His jacket hooked on the hammer and then slipped off, causing the gun to fire whilst on his hip. He was seriously grazed, although thankfully there were no permanent injuries. This brought home the danger of carrying a single action pistol in the cocked and locked position. And so my father decided to modify his CZ75 to make it safer and easier to use. Luckily, he had just the right friend for the job. Master Armourer of the Selous Scouts, Phil Morgan, was a close family friend, and after turning out beauties like this shortened RPD in his military days, modifying a 9mm pistol would be easy. What my father wanted was a 16-shot revolver that would only fire in double action, every round feeling exactly the same, and also a gun that could be safely carried without a safety catch, which in a stressful self-defense situation anyone can forget to take off. What he got is this beauty. With the trigger milled down, it was impossible to hook on anything, and like a revolver could be picked up and fired in double action mode, only it had 16 rounds instead of 6. It's a great gun, and when I had completed my licensing, I was so grateful to receive it as a gift. My one-of-a-kind CZ75, I carry it every day. It's fantastic fun to shoot. The trigger pull, whilst heavy enough to avoid accidents, is an easy, consistent motion, putting each round exactly where the sights are. With the racking of the slide and the smooth trigger pull, it just seems so natural to put round after round down range. In a further act of collaboration, my dad and Uncle Phil, as I knew him, came up with the Equalizer system. In the early 1990s, with farm attacks on the increase, but with it harder and harder to get semi-auto rifles, my father and Phil came up with this system to convert your pistol into a carbine and give you a powerful torch for aiming in the dark. It may not look so high-tech in the age of Ronies, but I love my Rhodesian Roni. You simply attach it by swapping the handle with the custom-made handle, and you plug your firearm in. With a high-powered torch, stable shooting platform, and 45 rounds of ammo, I'm glad to have my CZ75 Equalizer combo. When shooting it, it loosened a piece of tape that I had stuck on the torch, but after I pressed it down again, every shot went into the target without any further mishap, and it was much more stable and accurate than a pistol normally is when you're shooting it. I either carry my gun on the Equalizer at night or in a handy fabric holster during the day. So guys, that's my EDC CZ75 double action 9mm pistol. I hope you liked this video as much as I love my gun, although I doubt it. Please like and subscribe and join me for my further videos in the future. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.